Good evening. Welcome to the Town of Smyrna Beer Board. Today is December the 2nd at 5 o'clock. I'd like to call this meeting to order. First thing, if we could all stand and recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do we have any citizens' comments this evening? Everyone had a chance to review the minutes and agenda from last meeting?
Yes.
Anything that needed to be changed, corrected?
No. I make a motion we accept.
Got a motion?
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? There's no old business tonight, so we'll move into new business. First application tonight is Zen Inc., doing business as Yummy Pokey. Is there anyone here to represent?
I make a motion, we roll them to the heel of the agenda, allowing them time to get here.
I second.
I've got a motion and a second to move them to the end of the agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, next application, Gills Market. Is there anyone here to represent them? Okay, if you could step to the podium for me. We'll recess for a public hearing. If you could state your name for the record, sir.
Suresh Kumar Patel.
And are you the owner of the establishment?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is just a change of ownership for the market. The market is...
Just I just buy it for that store.
Okay.
Have you owned other Have you owned other markets?
I have one store in Dyersburg.
Okay. Have you ever had any problems with that store?
No, nothing.
Okay, great.
The store in Dyersburg, do you have a license there as well for beer
Yeah.
sales? Okay.
How many employees do you intend to hire?
I have 4 employees. Right now, 3 employees.
3.
Not this store, in Dyersburg.
What about the Smyrna location?
I do not take over right now. We are just processing right now.
When is the official date you take over?
But before March.
So by March?
Before March.
Before March?
Yeah.
And what system are you using to ID with your customers? How are you checking IDs? Are you using a point of sale register? Are you entering in the
Yeah.
date or?
Yeah. Register
So point of sale?
Register and asking for ID too.
Okay.
Both
For
ways.
everyone?
Everyone, yeah.
Do they have to enter it into the register? Do they have to type their date of birth, or does it just remind them? to
Just
ask
every
for-
customer coming in and asking ID for beer and cigarette.
Okay.
And have you read the Town of Smyrna's laws as far as beer sales go?
Say again?
Have you read our town's laws about selling beer?
No.
Okay. Because if anything,
I
goes
know.
wrong, we can pull your permit.
Yeah.
So it's pretty serious that you make sure that you check all IDs.
Yeah, I check ID all the time.
Yeah.
Any more questions? Okay, you can take a seat, sir.
Thank
Call the
you.
meeting back into order. Ask the board for a motion.
I'll make a motion, we approve license request.
I'll second.
Okay, got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye. No, the reason for me not agreeing with it is he certified that he had read the town of Smyrna's ordinance in relation to beer. And he clearly signed and notarized it stating that he had, but he also stated that he had not. So they were conflicting with each other.
And the majority carried on that one, correct? Okay. All right. Congratulations, sir.
Thank
You can get your permit tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the lobby.
Could be quicker.
Next application is Corner Market. Is there anyone here to represent?
Yes.
Okay, step to the podium. We'll recess for a public hearing. State your name for the record.
My name Ayub Ayub.
You need, can I know him?
Yeah, sure.
Like, you need his name or the name of the market, place?
His name.
His name's fine.
And you're the owner?
Yes.
And ma'am, if you would step a little closer and also state your name for the record as well. Yes, ma'am. If you're going to translate, are you,
Yeah, please, yeah, because a little bit English.
okay. If you would step up there and.
Yeah.
My name is Iman.
Okay, thank you.
Have you owned a market before that has sold beer?
كان عندك
Yeah. No,
كان
no, no,
عندك
then-
محلات قبل كده
No,
كبيرة؟
I am just work.
This is your first time owning a market?
Yes, yes, first
يا
time.
أول مرة نفتح محل.
But you have worked in markets.
أنت اشتغلت في محلات بتبيع بيرة.
Yes, Roma market, like almost like 5 years ago. Yeah. Like
So
5 years.
you know about checking IDs
Yes,
and
yes,
making
I am
sure
work
that.
5 years for a store. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, never ticket, never mind.
قلت لها شغل فين؟
Yeah, I am work for Roma market. This Franklin, Tennessee, 1116 West Main Street.
Okay.
While you were working in a market, did you ever have an issue with the Alcohol Beverage Commission or possibly with violations of beer? Any relations? Did you ever sell to a minor or anything like that while you were working in a store?
You mean he had any problem?
Yes, ma'am, any problems?
No,
No?
So I know you said you had a location in Franklin, but as far as Smyrna's laws for beer sale, have you read the laws?
أنت قريت
And
القانون بتاعها.
you're familiar with the risks?
قريت القانون بتاعها.
Yes.
If you were to sell to a minor, that we can come in and remove
Yeah.
your permit, there's
Yes.
fines associated with it as well?
yeah,
Okay. Thank you.
yeah.
How many employees do you intend having at the market?
كم محل in the corner or
Just me.
Yes, the corner market here in Smyrna.
كم روما ماركت؟ كم واحد شغال في روما ماركت؟
Roma market?
The corner
For the
market?
corner
Corner
market?
market.
Yes.
corner market.
Yeah, right now this not really يعني احنا لسه ما خدناهوش لحد دلوقتي.
عندك كم واحد؟
Maybe two.
Maybe two. We
Yeah.
didn't take it
Yeah.
now, so
Just not
maybe
take
it
it
will
right
be
now.
two.
I need the.
No other managers, just you?
أنت بس لغاية دلوقتي؟
Yes.
You are going to hire a manager or you're just going to self-manage it for now?
أنت هتبقى المانجر بتاعه؟
Yes.
He will be the manager of
Yeah, I
this
am.
one.
Yeah,
Okay.
manager of the store.
Okay. And just like we asked the previous gentleman, are you, does the cash register require you to put in an ID when you ring the beer? Or is it just that you have to remember to ID everybody that as they
No,
come
I
in?
am putting in the register and I am asking everybody for ID.
So when you go to sell it, it requires you to type in the date of birth?
لازم لو أنت بتشتري لازم تكتب تاريخ الميلاد؟
Yes.
لازم تكتب على الريجستر؟
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
إيه؟
maybe just check, just like my hand, like this. If this not.
لو يقولها بالعربي
لو هو مثلا كبير خلاص. يعني انا اتشك الاي دي بيدي كده لو هو السن بتاعه قانوني بديله.
Oh,
Yeah.
he checked the ID. If he is young, sorry, he is old, he will give him. If he is young, he will not give him.
Not give him.
So-
Under 21, he will not give him. Up, he give him.
So if Mr. Chairman Fry there walked into your establishment, would you card him?
Sorry.
If I walked in,
If that
would you
gentleman
card
right
me?
there would,
لو هو راح وبيقول لك اديني بيرة، انت هتديله ولا لازم
No,
تشوف
I am
الاي
a check for everybody. Like 100-year old, I am a check their ID. Yeah,
good answer.
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah.
Any further questions? Okay. Take a seat, call the
Thanks,
meeting
sir.
back in order.
Thank you.
Ask the board for a motion.
I'll make a motion, we approve the license request.
And I'll second the motion.
I've got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Congratulations. You can pick up your application or permit tomorrow after 10. We're at the end of the new business. I don't see anybody new coming in for Yummy Pokey.
Should we make a motion to move them to the January?
I will second the motion to move to the January meeting as well.
Got a motion and a second to move them to next month's meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We'll open up the floor to any other new business. I don't see any this evening. Reports of officers, committee, or staff. All right. I'd like to set the next meeting date then for January 6th at 5 PM. to ask the board for a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Good evening, guys.